Hey guys, Matt here, coming to you with another deck profile. This one isn't Tournament of Power specifically. It has Tournament of Power cards in it, obviously. But I really had been working on this deck a lot, and I really found it to be very consistent and it's very competitive as well. Because when you're able to drop this guy turn 3, turn 2 sometimes, it's really, or actually just turn 3, sorry. My previous deck I tried to drop a turn 2 as fast as I could. Didn't really work that well. But turn 3, definitely. Most consistent play in the deck is turn 3 Vegito. I'll explain it to you as we go. If you don't know what the first Vegito, Vegito leader does, each Son Goku and Vegeta in all of my areas gain red, blue, and green colors. So it doesn't gain yellow, but it's everything else other than yellow and black. When it attacks, I place up to 1 card. Oops, sorry. I don't know if I could focus on that a little bit. Let's see if I can get that to focus for you. There you go. When this card attacks, I place 1 card up from the top of my deck in the drop area, and if it's red, this card gains 5,000 power, which means that if I drop a Goku or a Vegeta as well, even though it may not be a red card specifically, this effect makes it red. So you'll gain the 5k if it's a red or yellow or yeah. Pretty much, just it gains every color, so it's a red color, so you'll gain the 5k. It awakens by drawing 2 at 4 life, and permanent is the same thing. Your Gokus and Vegetas in all areas gain red, blue, and green colors. When you have a combination of Vegetas and Gokus, however many of each, that add up to 10, it gains 5 in double strike for the attack, duration of that attack, and then he draws when he attacks. So let's just get into it. I'm going to go with the Vegitos first. I play 3 of the green Vegito and 4 of the red Vegito. You might think that this is a lot, but you want to see this turn 3. You need to see it as consistently as possible. So you need to maximize on 4. And if you do get multiples, you can just charge it. But these are really, really worth it. These guys really help. Even though that you do mill 10 cards, I guess I'll go over the effect with you. It's a Patora Union for 3. You put it on top of a Goku and Vegeta. In active mode, it's permanent. That it can attack battle cards, which is pretty cool too. Active mode battle cards, excuse me. And at the end of my battle, after this card attacks, I place 10 cards from top of my deck into the drop area and choose a Vegito with 25,000 power. From my drop area, and I evolve it on top of it in active mode. So you only usually use its effect once. You want to try to bring out this as fast as possible. So turn 3, you bring this out because we'll read over the effect and show you why this card is so good. So it's a Patora 5. So what it does is it goes over a Son Goku and a Vegeta, and it comes in active mode. It's triple strike, and once per turn, I'll try to bring this up to you guys again. When you play this card, if your leader card is Vegito, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and up to 1 of your cards in your opponent's hand and place them in the drop area, which is really, really good. You also draw 2 cards, then you may choose up to 2, so you can pick 0 or 1 or 2 in your life and add them to your hand. It's a really solid card, especially coming out turn 3 to help yourself awaken really early. You don't really want to take more than 2 damage when you are playing to bring him out, because then he'll do the rest of the 2. You'll be at 4. You can flip it over. You can also take 3 if you need to. You can also take 0, but you kind of want to self-damage yourself instead of letting your opponent do it. But usually you're going to tap yourself out turn 3, so you don't really want to leave yourself exposed too much. So this guy is just really good because you try to, beginning turns, you try to either combo with him or drop him off of this effect. Using this is kind of random, so you can't really rely on too much. You also can just combo with it for 10. That's why I said it's okay to block early on. Usually you want to take as much damage, but with Vegito you want to stay unawakened because of its front side effect. But more often than not, you're actually going to find that you don't really care that much until you, you don't care that much after you get this in the drop area. You can also, you got to really think about it, because if you have 3, if I don't maximize on this because you may see it too much, and I've got the trimming down on this deck so perfect, and it's just, it works really well. I've been spending a lot of time on it. But usually, if you don't have that many cards in the deck and you haven't seen this yet, you can probably, well, I do a lot. What I do is I just attack with him even though I don't have a target on the drop. And when I mill it off the 10, because I'm not going to say 100%, but it's a really high chance you're going to hit one of the 3 by turn 3. That you'll be able to just bring it out on top of it. So what it does is that you swing with this, they no negate or whatever, you usually already just get your auto, so you don't, it doesn't come back inactive, but you drop 10, you pick one Vegito with 25, yeah, or it can't be less, it has to be 25, and you just put it on top inactive. So even if he did swing and rest, he'll come back inactive, and then he gets his effect, and he's a triple striker. So yeah. Now we're going to go over the Gokus and Vegitos that I play. I play 3 of the searching one because you want him out early game, because turn 3 you're going to probably be using this one, or you're going to be using one of the 3 of the untapping Goku I play. The barriers are really helpful. If your opponent doesn't have, if you can kind of guess that your opponent doesn't have a lot of destruction in their deck, then you can safely go with this, but I would recommend playing this as much as you can. It's really helpful. It goes along because we play Sensu Beans, so you can still do this turn 3 by dropping this. Drop this turn 3, untap 2, swing with Vegito. Hopefully you don't get negated. I don't know why they would negate a turn 3, but maybe. I don't know. Sensu Bean out the last mana that you tap for this guy, so then you'll have 3, and then you'll be able to use the other Vegeta, hopefully, that you brought out turn 1 or 2. Then we play the evolution chain actually in this. We play 3 of the promo Goku. What he does, if you don't know, he goes over a Goku for 3 mana, 1 blue, 2 neutral, whatever you want. It does double strike and auto once per turn. You can take a life, put it to the drop area. I got confused on that once. That was not a good idea. You put it to the drop area and he'll gain crit, so he will be a double striker critical, which is actually really important. Then we play these 2. I find these 2 very crucial in the Goku chain nowadays, because when you have the Goku chain, you're working through it really slow. Most of the times, you might be going too fast to the point where you got to stop and think, well, do I want to do a lot of damage, or do I want to play it safe? You know, like if you want to do a lot of damage and play it safe, you go with this guy, because he swings for double strike. He has dual attack as well. He'll swing for double strike, he'll stand back up, so you'll have a Goku. If you're just trying to do damage by itself, like as fast as you can, I would do this. This will do more if you're in that kind of situation, but if you only want to swing like once, I don't know why you wouldn't, but like maybe you read a blocker or something. He's just really crucial for the fact that he can untap himself when he swings, because the dual attack, it just comes up a lot. I'm testing, I just realized I'm actually playing a different card in here. I don't know. I'm testing the 8-drop, because in my previous deck profile of Son Gohan, my friend was actually using this very well. He would play one on top of the other, but the fact that it's a triple strike, or it's a, sorry, triple attack crit, I was going to say triple crit, it's very important. And then we play 2 UI because he's just really good. You need to be able to get around things very easily. Now we're going to go over to the Vegetas. For the Vegetas, I'm sorry I'm proxying one because I thought I had another one, but apparently I don't. Play 4 of the barrier one. He's very important. You really need the barrier as quick as you can. This is when you know you're going to be able to set up that Vegeta this turn 2, and then your Goku Sensu being played turn 3, and then being able to do this on the same turn. I'm trying to get it. Do this Vegito on top of these 2 at the same turn. Usually you're tapping yourself out turn 3, but you don't really care. You try to just do it as fast as you can because you gain so much advantage off of it. You're making them a card in your hand with the green. End result is this. So with this whole play, you're negating them a card. You're plussing 2. Well, you're plussing 1 off this card, not including whatever you just did. But this card lets you plus 1, not including the life you can hit yourself for. All around, that's why this deck runs like this. You try to bring out the Vegeta turn 3. Sometimes you want to bring it out turn 4 because you want to play it safe. So then we play this. The reason why we play this color Vegito, I tried playing the green one. I couldn't play the green one because I don't have another Vegeta that I like that much. Because this one comes out when you combo with it if your leader is red. So if this was like your leader was green and it came out, then I would play that one. But it's unfortunate, but I still play for these Vegitos. He's the best Vegito, I would say. The most convenient, actually. This one I probably would say the best because you usually try to get on top of him more often. And I'm also trying out these two because you want big beaters in the beginning, and this comes out for 2 as well. So it just kind of gives, because sometimes you don't see the 4 barrier Vegetas, so you know you need another 2-drop Vegeta so you can do that turn 3 Vegito play. For another self-awaken option, if we don't get to the Vegito play, I don't know how you don't, but if you don't, we have another one. We have Kaba. This is also just to apply pressure late game as well, because usually you're going to be able to defend yourself really well late game. Because this is more of a mid-range deck, like late, early game, and mid. We play 4-handed Giru because he's the best super combo in the game. Not really, just joking, but he is my favorite character almost in GT. Vados is not my favorite whatsoever, so Handy Giru wins over that. Then we play 3 of the Sensu Beans, just so we can do that combo that I explained earlier, and it helps you defend early or late game. I play 6 negates. I'm going to just show you these 4. We play these 4. I find this to be one of the most convenient. I don't want to say the best, but I find it the most convenient negate because you need to be able to play off of only one. You need to maximize being able to play off of 1 energy, I should say. So if you can play 3 negates and then a 10k or a Sensu Bean off of 1 mana, that's really good. Because turn 4 you're going to be awakened, and hopefully not lower than 4, but if you are, you are. It's just, so you need to be able to negate. I like this one actually the most in the game. I don't think it's the best, but I like it the most. And we all know about that ultimate that we got, the Victory Strike. So I play 2 Mafuba. If I'm playing a deck, alright, that I know or has a possibility of running the Victory Strike, I'm playing Mafuba, and I'm playing it safe. I'll play this turn 5, I don't care. If they hit you once with that ultimate, you die. Mafuba gets around it, and Mafuba just helps you just stop it. It's scary, and I just don't want to deal with it, so I play Mafuba. And then for my last 2 cards, I play this. I play Strategies of Universe 11, or 7, excuse me. Because all your Gokus and all your Vegetas are going to be red, so they're going to gain the barrier off of this. If you play the red Vegito, which I don't, the 7-drop I should say, this also will get the barrier. But if I played the 7-drop, the one that gains 5 for every Goku and Vegeta in your drop, then it will get it. But the reason why I play this is because sometimes you don't get the barriers out. And it protects your 1-drop, well, typically 1-drop, it's a 3-drop, but you're only dropping it for 1. It protects these 2 from dying. So this will help you get to the 3-drop. So it's kind of like if you're turn 2 and you're thinking, man, I can't get the Vegito play by the normal means by playing the 2 barriers and the Sensu Bean. You have another strategy where, funny pun. You have another strategy where you play 1-drop combo with this barrier, and you try to protect this as much as you can. If you have it on the field, good for you. But that's your turn 2 play as well. But yeah, this is Vegito. I just wanted to show you guys because I'm very hyped for this deck. This deck is really consistent and really great, and I really want you guys to try it. So if you liked it, like the video, please try it out. Let me know in the comments how you did with it. If there's anything you would change at all, let me know. I think the only thing I would change is probably getting that 4th Vegeta barrier card, and maybe switching out the 2 8-drop green Gokus. But I'm testing that again, so I'm not too sure. It's just to apply more pressure for 1 mana. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.